What's up my people, you're in the place for Triple D Conversation. My name is Tristan Deves and today I'm going to be giving you guys the most consistent, the best, the most overpowered DDD deck profile there is to date. Now I'm going to start off straight away and I'm going to give you the hand traps. Now the reason I'm giving you the hand traps is because these are the ones that you can take out of your deck profile. These are the ones you can change. Now I like to keep my effect veilers in there and I'm going to take 3 of these. I'm also going to have an Ash Blossom and I'm going to have 3 in total of those. So these ones you can take out at any point. The reason we have them is because at 6 is because the percentage wise it's just absolutely perfect for consistency. You will almost always have a hand trap occur in your hand around 50% of the time. And that just to me sounds perfect. You're able to negate your opponent's board, you're able to bring your board back. So it is a nice consistency. Now if you know you're going second, side in more hand traps, but if you don't know then obviously you can't. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you the Triple D deck profile that I've got lined up for you guys today. So we're going to have 3 7 Keplers, we're going to go for 3 Swirl Slimes, we're going to go for 3 Lamias, 3 Copernicus, then we've got 3 Necro Slime, and to finish off the DDDs, we're going to have 2 Ragnaroks. Now, you might have noticed that I've actually upped my Necro Slimes ever so slightly. The reason being is because this guy is so essential for your combos now. And just having the PK package with a DD Necro Slime, he's a level 1, he's a dark monster, he does fusioning from the grave. Although you're not utilizing your fusions as much, it is pretty damn perfect that you actually have him in your deck. So they're the main DD monsters we're going to utilize, and they're the ones that you have to keep on top of. They're the ones you want to be seeing, they're the ones you want to be pulling. Now, I wanted to really bring back some new pieces that I've been utilizing in my previous series, in my previous deck profiles, and I finally did it. I finally found a way, and it's Motivating Captain. So this sucker's back at 3, and the reason being is because it's for consistency. You want to see a Motivating Captain, you want to know the fact he's a level 1. It does suck that he is an Earth, but he can just be put into a LiQWYD following your DDD play and going straight into that PK package. So instantly you have your LiQWYD going into PK solely because this guy was a level 1. Which is absolutely fantastic. Now following that warrior line, we already know we have a Silent Boots. I've kept this one, I've already told you in previous videos, having Fogblade, having the other PK Knights, just it doesn't make sense. You're adding inconsistency to your deck profile, so keep this guy at 1, no more. Now you also want an Armageddon Knight, and now the reason I say this is because if you do draw Armageddon Knight, you are almost certain to receive victory, because the combos you can put out with this guy and the Copernicus are absolutely insane. So just keep that in mind. Alongside those, the reason we have so many warriors in this deck is because we get ourselves a reinforcement in the army. This is just an instant +1 and it gives us the card we need. Now if you are at the point where you need to use Dark Contractor with the gate, you can just slap this guy instead, and instead of worrying about Dark Contractor with the gate being negated by Ash Blossom, you have reinforcement in the army, which you're going to select Armageddon Knight for example. Your opponent will Ash it, and then you can go, okay, well, cool, I'm going to Dark Contract into my Swell Slime and combo for game. So it does give you that ability for the extra searcher to do your game. Now going on to the other spells, as I've just mentioned, we're going to have 3 Dark Contracts with the gate. I've said this in some other videos. I heard that if you don't play 3 Dark Contract with the gates, there is something wrong with you and you might be missing a chromosome. So you have to get this and you have to set it at 3. Now we're also going to play Wear Off Thou. The reason being is because there are multiple level 1s in our deck. We also have Motivating Captain now at level 1, we have Kepler at level 1, we have Necro Slime at level 1, we have Lamia at level 1. We just have so many level 1 monsters. Use Wear Off Thou, get its effects and actually utilize it. Coming up next we have our Rank Up Magic launch. Now I put 2 of this in the deck because it is so vital that you can at least pull off your Xyz combo just with using 1. But if you banish that 1 from a Pot of Desires or an Allure, you're gonna want to be able to utilize another one. Now if you can utilize 2, you have game. It is as simple as that. So that's another thing you have to bear in mind. That's another thing you have to get ready for. Now in terms of draw cards, we haven't actually got many. I've already mentioned Allure of Darkness. Now I've put this down to 1 for consistency. You do not want to be seeing yourself banishing too many cards. If you banish your cards, it in actual fact, you are screwed. You want to utilize every single card in your deck that you can. And at the moment, it is only your hand traps that you do not want to see. But even they can be utilized. Now, Effect Veiler itself can be normal summons and can go into LiQWYD because it's a level 1, and then you can go into PK package. So just keep using stuff like that. Now, the other draw package that I do have is a Pot of Desires. I only have one of this. Now, although I want to see multiple, the reason I've got it at 1 is because it's just too powerful. If you end up utilizing this and you end up drawing another Pot of Desires, sure, the chance of 1 in a million, it's not really gonna happen. But if you do end up drawing a Pot of Desires, you are screwed. Not only that, if you banish some of your combo pieces to the banish zone, it doesn't really work in your favor. Now, there is Hearth Dragon. The strategy that you have for that is to send as many to the banish zone as possible. With this deck and fusion summoning, you're going to be banishing monsters anyway, so already you're going to be getting a 6k to 8k hitter. So don't worry too much about your Pot of Desires. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get the damage output that you need regardless for whatever's on field. The last piece that we have is always that Upstart Goblin. It's an instant free +1, give your opponent's life points. As I've said before, I don't care, because if you're giving your opponent's life points, you've just got more life points to take away. Fantastic, let me beat you down even more. Now, once spells are done, we're gonna move on to our actual extra deck. Now, I wanted to start off with our fusions, and the reason being is because they've been cut to 2 cards. You have your Flame High King Genghis and your Flame King Genghis. Now, of course, you're gonna want extra Flame King Genghises, you're gonna want extra Flame High King Genghises, but what's the point? If you can pull off your combo anyway, pull off your combo. You do not need an extra card. If you have got your Flame King Genghis and then you've got your Flame High King Genghis on the same turn, you have activated all their effects. They'll be in the graveyard. Bring them back by using a DDD, a Ragnarok in your scale, get a Kepler somewhere, bring stuff back from your Pendulum Zone if you need be to special summon a Ragnarok, bring back your Flame High King Genghis, use Ragnarok's effect here, bring back the Flame High King Genghis that way, do whatever you can, get them back on the field. It's as simple as that, but utilize what you've got and be stingy with what you've got as well. Now, after that, I didn't want to reveal the XEs yet. I'm going to go straight to the Synchros. Now, the Synchros, I have added one guy in here, and it is this blue card that I'm actually not going to keep in the deck, and I am going to take it out, but I'm not going to show you what it is. You're going to have to watch my future videos, and you'll be able to see this one. So, the next one is Gust King Alexander, we're going to have Curse King Siegfried, and we're going to have Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Yeah, I brought him back, I didn't want to, but Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is just a straight up negate, straight up monster effect negates, and it is absolutely fantastic. This one I am going to show you, it's not the one I'm keeping, so it's nothing crazy, but it is Draco the Berserker the Tenyi. Now, it is an okay tech option if you haven't got a dark monster on the field, and you instead wanted to go from Crystal Wing, you wanted to go into this guy so you could pull off your PK package. So it is nice in terms of the fact that it's a banish, not just a straight up destroy, so you do have options there. Now we're going to go on to links because links are pretty slim now. We do have our LiQWYD, we do have our PK Rusty Knights, and I've actually switched in a Relinquish just for situational times. Relinquish isn't going to stay in this deck. I am going to remove Relinquish because I have some better cards that I want to be putting in, and definitely for longer combos and better strategies. However, in the meantime, he's an easy take a monster off the field from their link zone, or take a monster off their field from their normal monster zone. Going on to XEs, we're going to start off with Time Thief Redoer. Time Thief Redoer again banishes itself, quite nice because a card could affect it, it could be destroyed, but you can quick effect and react to it. So straight up, you have your cards in safety. Obviously the Hearth Dragon. This one I did want to remove, but I've actually found a fantastic combo that utilizes this guy and another guy, which I'm going to keep secret for now, but it will use this one and the other one just to combo off into something insane. You also have your Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon alongside your True King of All Calamities, the combo that I've already shown you to bring yourself to OTK boards almost every time. We also have your Kali-Yuga. Now Kali-Yuga I'm actually wanting to take out of this deck, and the reason being is because he requires he's going to always require 2 triple Ds. Now that's absolutely fine, and 2 triple Ds have to be level 8s just to go into him, but the fact that he negates on your turn because we're not utilizing rank 7 kind of does suck, but it's not too big a deal. But at the same time, we don't really need him in the deck. If we utilized a different one, we could go into such a crazy combo that would just be insane. And honestly, he's going to go at some point. He's not a key piece to the deck. I am slightly worried about this card because there are a lot of other decks utilizing him, and it's a bit of a shame that they are, because it does mean the more attention he gets, the more worried we're going to be that he gets banned. I really highly doubt he's going to get banned, but it is possible if he leads to all these OTKs. Now, the other one that we do have back, I finally brought it back, is my Hope Harbinger, the number 38. I haven't seen it in so long in terms of actual playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I feel like it just deserves a spot in this deck profile. That is all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it was a quick one. I've been at work all day, and honestly, I just wanted to get this done and make sure I've got some content for you guys. Over the next few days, I'm going to be receiving some more cards, and we're going to be shuffling up the deck a bit more, but it's not going to be too crazy. It's just going to go through the Xyz plays, just in a different way. So instead of leading to outcome 1, it leads to either outcome 2 or 3. Other than that, I really do hope you guys had a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.